Just a quick one before we get into today's video, guys. We have got a lot of Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go into cloppiclothing.com. Let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Okay, so the cup final was yesterday, which brings the end and the curtain down on English domestic football officially for the summer. Yeah, Liverpool season was finished last weekend, of course. However, the cup final does always mark the end of the campaign. Liverpool's only attention has been on transfers, and there's still 10 days to go till the transfer window opens, but there is a lot of stuff happening in preparation for the window actually opening. And in today's video, guys, we have got some massive Liverpool transfer news, as we're going to be going through an update with regards to two potential incomings. We've got an update with a player that could be leaving, and we've got a contract situation with one of Liverpool's star players that we're going to be discussing in the video. But first, guys, I want to go through that Manchester United fan from yesterday, of course, wearing that really offensive t-shirt. The police did confirm that he was arrested for the offensive Hillsborough shirt. Those sorts of t-shirts, regardless of rivalry, is absolutely disgusting. And I'm glad that he's been caught, and hopefully he gets punished in the right way. Absolutely disgusting. No need to be doing that sort of stuff. And it just shows how some people are obsessed with other clubs. It's cup final day. Your team's playing in a cup final, but you're thinking about another team and trying to be offensive. It's just disgusting behaviour, and I'm glad that guy has been arrested. And yeah, hopefully he learns his lesson or gets the right repercussions for what he did. Anyway, guys, on to Liverpool. McAllister. Look, we know about the McAllister deal. There's been a lot. The last update I gave to you yesterday is that his agent and his father were flying into Merseyside to discuss sort of the personal terms, and I have got an update for you on that one. This morning, Fabrizio Romano has came out stating that all has gone well, and the deal is pretty much done. The update I have for you is contract length and salary are agreed with the player. The clauses are in the final details to sort out. Then Alexis McAllister will be a new Liverpool player. They're prepared to pay the release clause right away, which is less than £60 million. So a good deal there for Alexis McAllister, and the price is lower than we once thought it was. It's less than £60 million. Personal terms are pretty much agreed, but as I said, the final details I think to sort out between the two clubs. But McAllister will be a Liverpool player. I'm so close to doing a done deal on this one. That will probably follow suit in the next couple of days. But yeah, it does look like Alexis McAllister will be the first signing of the window, but you already knew that. But the latest on that is the talks went really well. Yes, there was with his father and his agent when they visited Merseyside, and he will be a Liverpool player subject to medical and the final details between the club. But Liverpool have no problem with matching his release clause. So that's an update there on McAllister. There's also talk as well that Liverpool have entered advanced negotiations with Nice over the deal for Thuram. Again, last week we came out saying that Liverpool are linked to or heavily interested in Manu Kone and Thuram, the two French players. And basically the talk that was on there with Manu Kone is that Liverpool were in contact with his agents over sort of feeling the thing, how much it would be. Would he be interested to come to the football club? There was nothing more on the Manu Kone situation. But the Thuram, supposedly Liverpool have entered advanced negotiations over his signature. So yeah, interesting stuff there. We could start to see a quick knock-on effect actually happen. McAllister could get done and then straight into Thuram and Manu Kone, as Liverpool, as I said, Liverpool will be getting those deals done fairly quickly. Now discussing one of the potential outgoings, it's regarding Sepp van der Berg. Obviously the Dutch defender was out on loan at Schalke. Schalke, of course, got relegated to the Bundesliga 2, and as I said, the German club do want to make his transfer permanent. He was on loan, had a serious ankle injury, was only able to play a handful of games for Schalke. However, as I said, they basically came out, the Schalke's sporting director has basically came out saying, we are talking to him and his advisor as they want to make the deal permanent. And as I say, Van der Berg actually said in an interview that he was open to going to Schalke and making that deal permanent as well. So it looks like Van der Berg could be leaving the club this summer, which is a very, very interesting state of affairs, especially now that they've been relegated. Now, moving on to Thiago. Look, there's been news emerged that basically Thiago, obviously he's coming into his final 12 months of his contract. And recently we did say that Liverpool were going to be looking at their contract situations with players. And basically there was reports stating that Thiago could get a contract extension. However, I've got more news for you on this one. And that is that he will likely be allowed to leave the football club on a free next summer and will not be given a new contract. Liverpool are looking to the future, as you can see with his midfield rejuvenation. I think he's 32 now, Thiago, and has been classy in certain areas. But as I said, it looks as though Liverpool will not be offering him a contract. And that's according to the Goals Neil Jones, which, as I say, paves his way to be a free transfer next year. Thiago not getting a new deal. I mean, that's an interesting one. I suppose. But as I said, they felt like a blanket new contract extensions were not the best strategy for a spine that had multiple seasons of exacting football taking its toll on their bodies and minds, a journalist wrote. So as I said, there could be huge decisions with regards to Jordan Henderson. Thiago's not going to be getting a new contract according to reports. So yeah, we could start to see some of the old guard move out. And as we said, we're going to start seeing new players come through the club this summer in this big rebuild. But as I say, Thiago, it looks as though he will not be getting a new contract. Interesting stuff indeed on that front. In terms of more stuff, guys, as I said, with Liverpool, the transfer window is still 10 days away. Liverpool will be signing a fair few players this summer. Of course, we've already went through and talked about Manu Kone. We've also talked about McAllister, and we have already talked about Thuram as well. Things are starting to get together and starting to pick up speed this transfer window. But what I want to know from you guys is that do Liverpool need any more players? What positions do you think? There's been a lot of talk that the club need 3 midfield players or are in the market for 3 midfield players this summer and then a defender. But do you think the club need more than that? Do you think the club need more than 4 signings this transfer window? As I said, what are your thoughts on the whole of this? Do let me know there in the comment section below. How many players and what positions Liverpool need to strengthen this summer? That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to klopp.clothing.com. Also, if you're into football mini documentaries, I have started a brand new channel, so if you do like my work and do like that sort of stuff, do consider subscribing to that channel. I'll leave a link down in the description or just click this video. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.